All right, family, Black Power is the General Cyrus Sunsetti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Today we dealing with a powerful subject, military geography for the African sage and revolutionary. Been one of my profound lectures of all time. I've been getting a lot of, requests. Said he do that military geography. Niggas just don't understand. We got to see this shit on the map. You know what I'm saying? They got to bring it up so motherfuckers can see this shit on the map. You know what I'm saying? Because it crystallizes when a nigga can see, and you moving across them oceans, and you moving and you showing people how they can, coordinate. You understand what I'm saying? The continents, the nations, and so on and so forth. To all my family out there, generalseti.com, SETI University is growing every day. I'm on family going over there and check me out. I got over, 300 and some videos, of African wisdom from the general down through the ages. It's everything General Cyrus soon said. So, it won't be long where it'll be on 500 videos because it's about me upload. You know what I'm saying? It's going to grow to over, and we talking about over 50, 60, probably more subjects. You know what I'm saying? Over 50, 60 some subjects. Science, history, you understand what I'm saying? Military, cosmology, astronomy, spirituality. You need to get on over there. KingSeti.com, online marketplace, all these fly goddamn products. I got DVDs from the general that official. I'm tired of you niggas downloading that goddamn garbage, off the damn, off the internet that ain't got that quality. You understand what I'm saying? I know we be thirsty, goddamn, anything said, but nigga, get the quality, get the official. So you go over there to kingseti.com, got the DVDs, got the t-shirt, got the hoodie. I need some face masks for you niggas. You know what I'm saying? Got the African jewelry, got the Kemetic jewelry over there, and many, many things, and more that I'm going to add to that. You understand what I'm saying? So our African economy ain't shutting down because the bee's sick. So you niggas get it together out there. And Patreon, General Cyrus Sunsetti, Patreon, you understand, with that exclusive video that we just can't say on goddamn YouTube. Goddamn it. And then even then, you know what I'm saying? Said he's so goddamn, hardcore truth that even them motherfuckers can't take. You know what I'm saying? But it is, some exclusive that you only gonna see on Patreon. I got over 100 exclusive videos never to be seen on YouTube. No other platform, even my generalseti.com. You will not see the Patreon videos up there. It's exclusive only to my Patreon family, and I keep it fly on Patreon. So go on over there and check me out. Okay, today we dealing with military geography. Let me go and get the maps up there. Come on, baby, get on up there. All right, there we go. You know what I'm saying? And today we just because we dealing with where we at, and we looking at this so-called coronavirus and shit, and it supposedly attacks the old, the elderly, and so on and so forth, and we seeing how many of these European nations are at the top of the list of nations that got the confirmed cases, got the most motherfuckers dropping, and we gonna show you why that is so. You understand what I'm saying? And why Africa is so powerful, emanating from the continent to all over the planet where African people reside. Now, as we can see that the African race is the largest and youngest race on earth. That includes Chinese. I'm tired of motherfuckers talking about the Chinese. There's more Africans on the planet than Chinese. Quick goddamn dick ride. And talking, you always look up to another. It's more Africans on the planet, more spread out over all the continents than any other race. it's probably at least 300 million Africans damn near on every continent. You understand what I'm saying? And that's being serious. That's serious. It's probably over 300 million Africans on every goddamn continent. And so, you know, I remember back in the day when Public Enemy made that album, Fear of a Black Planet. And so we see that that prophecy is coming true today. You know, we're going to deal with, first and foremost, how big the African population is. And we're going to deal with it from Africa, and then we're going to look at other parts of the planet. You know, especially over here in the Western Hemisphere, because you're dealing with blacks in America, you're dealing with blacks in the Caribbean, you're dealing with blacks down in South America. And so, you know, between Brazil, between the United States and the Caribbean, you got to be looking at close to 300 million people, okay? And so to have them kind of numbers and, you know, and not wield the power that come with that kind of number, you understand what I'm saying? It's totally irresponsible for us. You understand what I'm saying? Many of these conditions that we in today, we put our own goddamn self in it because we don't wield the goddamn power. When you got power, you wield it. It's it's just totally irresponsible at this day and time. Be sitting up under these bees, knowing that they're gonna be the downfall of everything on the planet unless we rise up and take our place as the righteous rulers on this planet. Okay, and so let's deal with some numbers. I'm gonna have to get my damn calculator out. You know what I'm saying, to deal with these numbers today. Now, I'm gonna see if I can, blow this up as big as possible. Blow this up as big as possible. Okay. Let me see how that looks. Okay, let me take my banner down. I'll put them back up. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. Now, when we looking at and the source of it, this information is the African Development Bank Group. Okay, that's the source of this information is the African Development Bank Group. So we're looking at the population. This is military because you got to know what you're working with. When you know the numbers, and then you know what you could put down on the planet as far as economics. You can know what military, education, spirituality. You got numbers that and so you don't have to follow behind no people. You understand what I'm saying? When you got this kind of power. You see what I'm saying? When you're dealing with, number one, let's go to the bottom. Let's go to the bottom. Down here, 155, million. See that? 155. You talking about Africans on the planet from 0 to 4. We talking about the baby, the newborns to the age of 4. We got over 155 million. Matter of fact, that was in 2010. You understand what I'm saying? They saying by 2030 that it'll be almost 200 million. You feel me? African babies on the planet from 0 to 4. That damn near right there, that's damn near half of all European people on the planet. We just talking about babies from 0 to 4. Then you talking about Africans on the planet from 5 to 9. You talking about 136 million. You see what I'm saying? 136 million. Now, this is 2010. That damn near 10 years ago. So we 2030. So you already know we already past this. You see what I'm saying? So when you take the fact that you add 136, right, to 155, right? That's 200, that's 300, just let's round it up. That's 300 million. That's 300 million Africans between the newborn to the age of 9. 300 million. That's all the people in America. So we talking about babies. We talking about from newborns to the age of 9. Then you go up here and you're talking about we got 120 million. Now, if you look at 2030 of where from 0 to 9, you're talking about 199 plus 185. You understand? You talking about close to 400 million Africans from the age of 0 to 9. 400 million. Okay? 400 million. God damn it, Europe ain't nothing but 700 million people. You understand what I'm saying? Europe ain't even got 1 billion people. Europe is about 700 million. So you talking about from the ages of 0 to 9, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got almost 400 million African people. You understand what I'm saying? By the year 2030. So you know why, you know what I'm saying? You know, these they trying to militarize these diseases. You understand what I'm saying? Because you already know. You see what I'm saying? That Africans at some point in time probably got the power to reach, close to 10 billion people. If you keep seeing these numbers rise like this, you understand? And the youth, you understand what I'm saying? The youth in that, you know what I'm saying? Continuing to populate and procreate, you can see that Africa could clearly go, within probably 150 years to something like 10 billion people, totally taking over the whole planet. You see what I'm saying? Now you deal with it, and I'm gonna go over here to the 2030 because we passed it. These are old numbers right here. Now you stack on 10 to 14, okay? 10 to 14, in 2010, it was 120 million, okay? 2030, you see what I'm saying? 10 to 14, that's 173 million. So if you add, if you add 100 to the 400 million between 0 to 9, and then you add the 10 to 14 on that, which is 173 million, you see what I'm saying? That'll bring the number to 557 million. 557 million from the newborn to the age of 14. That's all powerful. It's only 2 nations in the world that got more than, matter of fact, let me say 3. But we dealing with 550. It's only 2 nations in the world that got 557 million people at this time. Nigeria is on its way, but right now only China and India got over 557. So we just talking about the babies. So right there, we got more babies. You understand what I'm saying? And young adults, young teenagers from 10 to 14. So we saying from the newborn to the age of 14, you got 557 million Africans. That's all powerful. That's all powerful. We ain't, we just talking about the babies, and then at 14, you still a young, you still young. You know what I'm saying? You still young. You ain't even high school yet. You understand what I'm saying? You probably in the 8th grade at that time. You see what I'm saying? Now, we're gonna go up from 15 to 19. You understand what I'm saying? So in 2010, that was 108 million. We're just talking about on the continent now. We ain't talking about off the continent. We ain't even talking about off the continent, because if we added our babies up all over the planet, I'm quite sure that that would be at a billion. Ain't no doubt. I'm just talking about in that number of 14 down to newborns. If you added the African children all up around, and if it's 557 million on the continent alone, and then you think about all around, goddamn it, we got over 1 billion Africans from the age of 14 down to the newborn. That's facts. I'm sick of this shit, man. You keep letting these people count your pockets and shit, and even with this coronavirus, we don't know the numbers. You understand? Making this look so dire for African people. Yes, it's bad, but how bad is it? We need to know our goddamn, we need to count our own pockets. We got to quit letting these people paint a grim and grisly picture of death and destruction for us, so it destroy our vision of how powerful we really are. You understand what I'm saying? And so, okay, so what did I just say? From the ages of 14 down to 0 newborns. You understand? I'm gonna do it again. 199 plus 185 plus 173 equals 557. So you're just dealing with from the age of 14 down to the newborn. Now, when you add on top of that from 15 to 19, you talking about 159. You understand? 159 million. I'm in 2030. You understand what I'm saying? 2030. We dealing with the ages of 0 newborns up to the age of 19. I'm getting my grand total. And that total is 716 million Africans from the age of 19 down. You understand what I'm saying? So you already know, we reaching 1 billion people right there. We ain't even got really into the adults. We just really dealing with the teenagers and, the youngin', the children. You understand what I'm saying? You looking at 716 million Africans. You feel me? From the ages of 19, you know what I'm saying, down to the newborn. Now, when we look at the ages of 20, we're getting into these fighting. We're dealing with these, the fighting age. You understand what I'm saying? Now, you could throw some of them 18, 19s off into the army now. Ain't gonna get if it come down to it. So you deal with the fact that, you got from the ages of 20 to 24, you got 143 million. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with 25 to 29, you're dealing with 127 million. You understand what I'm saying? You're dealing with 30 to 34, you're dealing with 111 million. So when you add that 143 for 20 to 24, you understand what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go on and, from, I don't know, let me write that down. Because I don't want to come back. I want to get a number on these soldiers. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a true number on these soldiers. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this damn pen out. I need it. I'm gonna add them all together, but I want to deal with the soldiers right now. Let me get this shit on up. Give me a piece of paper. Hold on. So again, we got 716 million, right? From the ages of 19 down to the newborn. Now we dealing with the military. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, you can go down into that 716 million. You know what I'm saying? You can get some of them 18 and 19s up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? Take their ass on up in there. Now you dealing with the 20 to 24, you got 143 million. Okay? You dealing with and we dealing with the 2030 projection in million. with 25 to 29, you dealing with you got 127 million. And for those that I'm on the yellow side, you understand? You add that to the 143 million. You understand what I'm saying? If you add that 127 million to the 143 million, you understand what I'm saying? You get 413 million between the ages of 20 and 29. 104, man, that what nigga, who gonna fight an army like that? You understand what I'm saying? You ain't even got into the 30s and 40s yet, because a lot of them gonna go, but you talking about them crack troops. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about 20 to 29, you talking about them crack troops. You understand what I'm saying? You got 413 million. You understand what I'm saying? From 20 to 29. We're getting these numbers together now. We're getting these numbers together. And so when you're dealing with 30 to 34, you see what I'm saying? You got 111 million. Okay? 35 to 39, you got 97 million. Okay? So if you add that up, you understand what I'm saying? 111 million plus 97 million, you got 208 million. Okay? You add that to the 413 million, between 20 and 29, all your 20s and all your 30s add up to the great number of 621 million from 20 to 39. You see what I'm saying? From 20 to 39, 20 to 39. Is that right? That's right. 20 to 39. You got 621 million. Just in the 20s and 30s alone. That's bigger than, it's only 2 nations in the world that got that many people, but we talking about the young. And I'm gonna go into China and India and show that them motherfuckers is not as young as Africa at all. Okay, I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna keep going up so we can deal with it. Now, when you're dealing with 40 to 44, you got 86 million. Okay, you got 86 million. And then with 45 to 49, you got 72 million. So all the 40s is gonna bring you to 158 million. Okay, we damn near got as many niggas that's 40 years old as as many people in the United States. You see what I'm saying? So you got 158 million. Them motherfuckers going to war too. You see what I'm saying? So they going to war too. So if you add the 158 million to the 621 million, that's the 20s and 30s, add the 40s, that would bring you to 779 million Africans of fighting age on the continent. 779 million Africans of fighting age on the continent. Okay? What the fuck is going on there? You see what I'm saying? And so when you add the 20s, the 30s and 40s to the 716 million, hear me out, 716 million Africans from the age of 19 down to the newborns. Hear me out. Hear me out. That brings the number. Damn. So that's 1.5 billion. Did you hear me? That's 1.5 billion Africans between the age of 49 down to the newborn. You got 1.5 billion. Africans. And so if we just add the rest, and we gonna add the rest, we ain't you know, they are of much importance and much respect. We talking about 50, 54, that's 58. 58 million. We're gonna add that. Okay. Then you got 55 to 59, that's 45. We're gonna add that. You see what I'm saying? You got 60 to 64, you got 35 million. We're going to add that. You see what I'm saying? And lastly, 65 plus, you got 70 million, which will bring that number to 1,700,000,000 Africans on the continent by 2030. 1,700,000,000 Africans on the planet in 10 years. On the continent, I mean. So we already know that it's probably, when you deal with the Africans in the Western Hemisphere, you deal with the Africans in Europe, you deal with the Africans in Asia, in the Southeast. You understand what I'm saying? And all over the planet, it's clear that I'm just going to say, because motherfuckers already throwing numbers out on us without us, you know, clarifying and doing our own count. Is no less than 2.5 to 3 billion Africans on the planet, or, you know, on the planet, what we'll say by 2030. You see what I'm saying? No less than 3 billion. And then you got to deal with the fact that a large portion of that, we're going to be clear, because you're talking about, you know, 1.5 billion is from 49, the age of 49 down to the newborn. So you almost saying that damn half, you know, 50%, over 50% of that, you understand what I'm saying, is less than 50 years old. And then, you know, 1 billion of that is less than 40. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with the fact that less than 1 billion of that is less than 40 years old, 30s, 20s, and the teenage. And so the average age in Africa is something like 17 years old. We got to be real. We got to be real today, family. So let me, you know, had to throw that out there so that y'all see the numbers that we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? We got to look at the numbers that we dealing with in real time. Okay, so when you look at North America, this is old right here. You see what I'm saying? This is old right here. You see North America is 500, and that includes Canada, that includes United States and Mexico. Okay, so we just dealt with the fact that shit, you know, we got more Africans. You understand, man? We got more Africans. You know what I'm saying? From newborn to the age 14 than people on the continent of North America. Okay, so we dealing with the fact that from the, you know, the European continent got 741 million. That probably been decimated since the coronavirus. You understand what I'm saying? I'm quite sure that shit. And you got to deal with the fact that Europe is a fucking negative birth rate on top of it. And so we put the number up 716 million Africans. We talking about 2030 from the age of 19 down to newborn. So there's more Africans on the planet, on the continent. Let me deal with that. There's more Africans on the continent from the ages of 19 to newborns than there's people on the continent of Europe. Okay? Now that number down there, 1.2, that's old. That's an old number. You understand? That's an old number. Okay? And then you deal with South America. You understand what I'm saying? 420. Man, it's more babies of African blood on the planet, goddamn it, than whole continents. That's ridiculous that we don't know these numbers. Okay? It's ridiculous that we don't know these numbers. And so you see right there why these peoples is in such fear of African people. Now, you looking at, you know, some of the averages, the world median ages. Okay, so you know, you talking about United States, 37.6, Canada, 41.7. You know what I'm saying? You got to see the red is 40, so you can see all, and orange is 30s. You see what I'm saying? So in China, the average age is and this might be that shit might be higher than that. You talking about the average age in China is 36.7 and it's going up. They might be in their 40s right now. You see what I'm saying? And so you see Europe is orange and red, and I'm gonna show you what many of them those nations is going up into the 40s. When you're talking about in 2030, 2040, 2060, shit, the average age on the European continent gonna be close to 50, the age 50. You see what I'm saying? When you come down in South America, you see the average age is 30. Now, when you go over into Africa, man, look at that. 17, 15, 16, 18, 19, 16, 19, 17. You know, you got some 20, you know, and where it say 20s, and that's up there with them goddamn Arabs is. They done lowered the goddamn number. You understand? South America and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, the whites, you know, the Arabs and the whites, and it then lowered the damn number because if they wasn't in there, you understand? So you're talking about teens. Nowhere else on the planet where the average age is in the teens. You see what I'm saying? So that, you know, that shows great possibilities of the future. You see what I'm saying? Let me look at it. It says median world ages, and so you see teens. Let me go through this. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. So you look at the red is the 40s, orange is up in the 40s, and it's going up to 20. Look at that. Look how all them nations is turning red and shit. You understand? Up in there where them Arabs is at and shit, turning red. You see what I'm saying? Even down there in South America, that shit going up. China, it's going into the red. You know what I'm saying? Even goddamn India is going up into the, into the 30s and 40s. You understand what I'm saying? And so you can see Africa is already green. And so by time 20 is go up to 2060, they still in the 20s. You understand what I'm saying? They still in the damn 20s. Let me come down here. This is Europe. This is Europe, and these are the median ages. You're dealing starting in 1960, okay? And then it's going up, okay? It's going up. Look at that, how they going up into these motherfuckers 50. Look at that, 50. Look at that. These motherfuckers 48, 47, 53. Do you see that? Do you see that number? You understand what I'm saying? And so when that damn virus, that attacked the elderly, you see why a goddamn continent like that, Germany and France and Italy, that's why the motherfuckers are dying like that. Look at Italy. That shit, they're going to be up 51. You understand what I'm saying? Let me go over that again. Spain and Portugal, 50. Germany, 51. You know what I'm saying? Great Britain over there, 44. So let me come down here. So this is the median ages. And so you see right now, many of them nations is already in their 40s. You know what I'm saying? They already in their 40s. Some of them going up into the 50s. Why? We got so many Africans, 700 and damn near 50 million from 19 down to the newborn. Okay, let me come down. This is Africa. Okay, so you see here, this starting in 1960, 6, I think. And so you see, many of them staying in the green, they're going in the yellow. The only ones that's really going up into the orange is the one with the Arab and the Caucasoid. Most of them still in the damn 20s and 30s. Look at it. Still in the 20s and 30s. Still in the 20s and 30s. Okay? And so, again, we looking at the medium ages. We see it up close. And so you don't even, I think that's up there. That's Tunisia, I think. That's up there. That's at 31.4. But all down here, and where our family is at, it ain't nothing but teens. You understand what I'm saying? 22, 22, 25. You understand what I'm saying? There's great possibility. You understand what I'm saying? When we come over here, what's this? This is the median age in the Asian Pacific. All of them ain't Asian. See China, see Australia. Them motherfuckers, damn, China going up in the 50 by 2060. The average age of they ain't ready to see African people. I keep trying to tell y'all that. Y'all keep looking at China. China ain't ready. Even look at India. They going up to 39, damn near 40, damn, while Africa's still in the 20s. You know what I'm saying? So even when you look at them numbers of China and India, that shit don't mean nothing. Because look how high up. 39, the average age in India is 39. You understand what I'm saying? So they, them nations can't compete with Africa. Let me come up out of that. This is a great learning experience just to show you and we're not even dealing with the rest of the planet. We're not dealing with the rest of the African or the diaspora. You understand what I'm saying? To add on to that. So the question becomes, this is my question. I'm going to come back up here. You know what I'm saying? If you see Africans populating like that on the continent, how is it that blacks in America have stayed around 30 to 40 million people damn near for the last 50, 60 years? You know what I'm saying? They done kept our number, and we can see, and it really no different. African people is the same way all over the planet. You know what I'm saying? If you look out into the African world, African women is having babies. You understand what that's just all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? You see an African woman, she got at least 3, 4, 5. Many of them got more than that. And we're just talking about, we're not saying nothing in no negative. We're just saying the ability for our people to reproduce. You understand what I'm saying? And so we are the originals, which means that it's in our genes. You understand what I'm saying? To populate. You understand what I'm saying? To populate. You understand? And so only in the Western world where, you know what I'm saying, you've been strapped by the mental, economic, where, having babies may seem to a lot of, oh, you shouldn't have because you can't do so and so. Yeah, but when you was in your own nation, that was all because everybody belonged to everybody and ain't nobody being left out. You see what I'm saying? Nobody is being left out. You know what I'm saying? The nation is taking care of everybody. So in a nation like that, it don't matter. You see what I'm saying? Everybody got a place in society. You know what I'm saying? So when you look at the fact that African people is African people, and so we populating the same way in Africa as anywhere else on the planet. So they trying to fuck with our numbers by saying, oh, we 30 million. We was damn near 30 million for damn near 50 years. God damn, how in the fuck is we, you know what I'm saying? We 30 million, but every time you look out there, you see the African woman, she got 3, 4, 5 babies. You understand? Even if she got 2, she done multiplied, one over herself, where if you got the man and But if you add, but still, if you got two, y'all didn't double. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all didn't double. You understand what I'm saying? One for each parent. You didn't double. So if it was goddamn 30 million, you know damn well after at least 25 years, we didn't double. It's at least 60. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck is we still at? You know, they give us 40 million, so we didn't multiply 10 million in fucking 50 years. You know what I'm saying? They trying to downplay the fact that it's at least 3 billion Africans on the planet. It's at least 3 billion Africans on the planet. So when you look at that, I mean, if we really came, it would be nobody nowhere that could do, goddamn it, we got an army on each continent. You understand what I'm saying? The unity in that, you understand that universal thinking. Motherfucker, we don't have to send no, because we got an army on every continent holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Asia, Africa, and the Americas. You see what I'm saying? And so we have to, again, quit letting these people count because they diminishing our power by giving us numbers like that. You know, even when we dealing with this corona, yes, we getting sick, but don't let them overplay that and destroy. Yeah, black people is dying, but you know, a lot of that is because we ain't on our political, educational, spiritual square and staying up out these streets. We out here living like the beast, and so we flopping like the beast. You see what I'm saying? And then the facts is they ain't giving you, even if you get it, you ain't getting no ventilator, you ain't getting no medicine. So if the white boy go up in there, he's sick, the white woman go up in there, they getting the ventilator. They getting the bed. They're gonna make sure they stack them motherfuckers in them beds. You not gonna get no bed. They're gonna tell you stay your black ass at home and die. Do the best you can. Go down there, get you some goddamn Theraflu, nigga, and lay your ass up and don't come out. And if you die, make sure you tell your peoples you're in there so they can send somebody over there and throw you in a trash bag, because they ain't got no body bags for you, nigga. They gonna get a white boy the body bag if he drop, but they gonna give your ass a trash bag. You see what I'm saying? They gonna put your ass if they put you in that. You understand what I'm saying? They probably been throwing motherfuckers in mass graves. They don't give a fuck. And, just fuck it. Just put 6, 7 motherfuckers on and burn them at one goddamn time. That's what they was doing over there in China. And then just give everybody a certain amount of ashes. And they didn't set goddamn, they didn't burn 30 bodies at one time. It ain't all your damn, your family ashes. You know what I'm saying? They burn 30 motherfuckers at one time, give you a scoop you up some ash and say, oh, this your nephew, this your husband, and this, that, and third, and you walk out there and shit and with a little vase and shit talking about this your husband, and it's goddamn 30 niggas in the vase. You understand what I'm saying? This is what you're dealing with. So when you got a sick people like that, you know what I'm saying? You most definitely cannot use their numbers at all. This is what we call growing up. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I've been on, I'm going to do a part 2 to this tomorrow because I just wanted to deal with the numbers today. I'm going to get to the maps. We can't do this all day. So it's clear that it's over 3 billion. So, I mean, whatever didn't happen, that shit don't mean nothing. You understand what I'm saying? We swallow that shit up and keep on moving. Don't look at this shit as a global, and watch. And they know them numbers, man. And that's why we got to keep these beasts, because they are willing to use biological and chemical warfare on our people to diminish them numbers. And y'all niggas better know that. This is the time to wake your ass up. Don't be out there, I ride by and shit and see, motherfuckers out there, at the store, they still out there sipping, passing the bottle. Y'all niggas stop passing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Let this shit slide. Just be and I'm going to deal with some things that you could do in this time. It's time for, if you got books, it's time to read some literature, some profound literature at this time. You know, get your reading up. Stay your ass, get your knock some books out. Don't knock it, knock some books out and put some knowledge in your head. Get you a blueprint. Look at all the shit that you're deficient of at this time. Don't be deficient. Get you a plan, get you a blueprint and know that it'll never be another day for Black people on this planet where we should be without a plan of action during times like this. You understand what I'm saying? And it is finally time to move towards independence. We ain't no way we can control if we let these sick motherfuckers that's up there, that's controlling this shit. Donald Trump, he's another reason why many Black people gonna die, because that bitch motherfucker is not gonna make a move to protect you and yours. So he know that when it comes, it's gonna hit. And we don't know, like I said, I still believe that this was a military attack. This was a military attack. You understand what I'm saying? And they sent these motherfuckers often because there's no way, I don't understand how something can happen way around the world. And then this motherfucker is and not only the epicenter, you can take the next 4-5 countries, and the United States got more motherfuckers with this shit than the next 4-5, and they closer to the goddamn epicenter. The only way that shit, unless this shit was biologically, militarily designed for this population. Okay, I'm not no I don't need to hear nothing about none of them dumbass crackers up there running their mouth for nothing. You understand what I'm saying? This was strategic. That shit just ain't gonna happen. This is strategic. Quit motherfucking talking all that dumb shit and nigga, wake your silly ass up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas are way over here and they laughing like a motherfucker because this shit is still spreading. You niggas ain't close to the source. This was military. Okay? It's military. And you niggas better wake up because there's going to be another motherfucking attack on this bitch and your ass going to be sitting up and you going to be and how many more can you take? All right, family, I'm going to be black tomorrow for the military geography part 2. I might do 3 because we need this. Have your ass in here tomorrow. Be looking. I'm going to put the shit up tonight. I'm going to be black tomorrow. So family, I love you. Black power. Stay safe. Quit spreading this shit. Quit sharing blunts. Quit sharing liquor and put a mask on your motherfucking face. Stay your monkey ass at home. Build your immune system. Build your spiritual system. Build your mental system. Read, nigga, get some wisdom, get you a blueprint, and stay your silly ass off the street. Unless you 100%, fortified with all that you need. All right, family, black power.